Today we're making my milk chocolate Scotcheroos. They're the classic Midwestern dessert, just like Grandma would make, but without the corn syrup. Keep watching to find out my secret ingredient. I promise you'll never be able to tell the difference. Let's get started. We'll start by making the peanut butter mixture. So add sugar and honey to a saucepan and heat it over about medium heat. The goal is that the sugar dissolves, but you don't want to bring it to a boil. The honey is what's taking the place of the corn syrup in this recipe, but if you boil it for too long or on too high of heat, it's going to get really hard once the bar sets. So it's very important to make sure that you're not over boiling it here. So we'll watch it carefully and whisk pretty frequently so it doesn't burn. No, wait. All right, it's pretty smooth now. The sugar looks like it's dissolved. So I've turned down the heat so that it, again, doesn't burn while we get our peanut butter ready. So we're gonna melt in 1.5 cups of creamy peanut butter. Whisk it together, let that peanut butter melt into the honey mixture. It's smelling so good. And add in a little vanilla. Now, because my saucepan is far too small to mix in the Rice Krispies, I'm gonna grab a bowl to combine it all together. Add your Rice Krispies to the bowl. And then the peanut butter mixture. And then stir it to combine, like to just kind of fold it in so those Rice Krispies don't get smashed. Okay. It's pretty well combined. Grab a 9x13 pan, and then we'll spread it in an even layer. So a spatula works really great to easily press them down, and they're pretty even. The last thing we need to do is make that milk chocolate and butterscotch topping. So set these aside. And our microwave safe bowl. So to it, we'll add the milk chocolate chips and our package of butterscotch chips. And then so it keeps its really smooth consistency and a little bit of a glossy texture, I like to add just a little pinch of coconut oil. You could also use vegetable oil too. And now we'll put this in the microwave. What I want to say. Now we'll put it in the microwave and I want to say cook, but I don't want to say cook. Put it in the microwave and melt it in increments. That makes sense, right? Now we'll put it in the microwave, melt it in increments, stirring it in between. I like to go about 20 to 30 seconds just to make sure that the chocolate doesn't burn. Oh my gosh, it is so smooth. It looks so luxurious. It's ready for these bars. So just gonna pour it right on top and spread it across. Just gently press it into every corner. You can make a little swirl on the top if you want. Save the spoon for licking. And then I like a little sweet and salty, so I love to sprinkle a little flaky sea salt on top. If that's not your jam, skip it. Now that chocolate needs to set up before we cut into it. Of course, you could eat it now. and it wouldn't hurt anything. It would be delicious, but I'm gonna let these set up. If you are in a hurry, go ahead and pop them in the fridge, or they can just rest on the countertop. All right, the chocolate is set, so now it's time to dig in, which is the best part. Of course, you can cut them to whatever size you'd like. My goodness. This one is all for me. It's just so perfect. I love it. That is just perfection. It's like childhood in a bite, but adults go crazy for this stuff too. That chewy peanut buttery base and the milk chocolate topping. It's so delicious. You did never know that it was made without corn syrup. These are gonna be gone in a flash. Trust me on that. You can find the full recipe at forkinthekitchen.com. I'll link it below for you. And I will see you back here next week for another meatless meal, or maybe a dessert that everyone will love. Until then, happy eating. Oh, it's so good. So good. I just keep whisking because I'm bored. We're gonna try it again, like a normal person. Hang on, sorry, I'm gonna lick my fingers.